All right, guys, you know what time it is? It's Lions game day. We'll be talking with Maniac Tim, Andrew Merklinger. Dan Leonard should be here shortly, but as for right now, here's the intro.
Here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Smokin.
All right. Yes, this is the game day feed. Yes, it will be muted. Today's commentary will be brought to you by us. I have about 2 to maybe 3 more that may show up. If they do, great. If they don't. That being said, my commentary style will be somewhere between Major League's Bob Uecker and Bob Meanery. Because today, Lions fans, it is Die Hard night. Anybody who was alive the last time the Lions won a world championship gets free admission unless they're my dad, because family's not included.
Oh, boy.
I have no idea who those are, so I'm just going to go with
You never watched the movie Major League?
No.
Oh, you haven't lived. That's one of the greatest baseball comedies that's ever been done. It makes Bull Durham look bad. Do you know that one? Oh my God!
Nope.
You got homework. You got. Well,
you're fired. You can't be on until you go do your homework. Go watch those movies. And in comes our Baltimore Lions fan, DC 8091. Dan Leonard should be here shortly. Well, guess what happened? I called it when they signed him. Tampa Bay's Julio Jones is out already. I gave the over-under at 2 games. I nailed it. Second game, he's hurt. DC, you're muted.
I am so happy with
how long is he out for?
Don't know. I just know him and Godwin are both out for this game, so Tampa Bay may struggle more with a bad interior line and Julio and Godwin being out for the game.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, I do have the Lions inactives. Is it pretty? No. Am I happy about it? No. But here they are for you. We have Austin Bryant, Demetrius Taylor, which he didn't really play last week either.
Austin Bryant is out?
Yep.
Fucker.
Ifiatu Melifamu, James Mitchell, Frank Ragnow, and Amani Orenwarie.
Out of all of those inactives, the 2 that scares me the most is the 2 offensive linemen.
Nope.
No.
Why the fuck are you worried about that? This is where I'm going to go Bob Meanery on your ass.
Yeah.
Remember last year we started 2 offensive linemen and 3 backups and had a top 15 O-line. We were able to run the ball. We won 2 of our games in that stretch.
True.
So shut up. The one that scares me the most is the defensive ones. Who are they putting in for Amani Orenwarie? If it's Will, I cannot cover you with a fucking blanket Harris. I'm going to scream.
Okay, so is that a warning that we should probably lower down our mics? You know, if it's Will Harris?
No. Unless you want to mute me, but I have controls of that. So guess what?
What the fuck happened to Austin Bryant?
I'm hoping it's a healthy scratch. I haven't heard anything about him being injured all through practice. I didn't see any articles.
Yeah.
Because Julian Okwara's back.
Awesome. He's been dominant.
I know.
You're telling
I
me
know.
that Julian, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. I don't know. And
I
it's
can
driving
just
me
guess.
batshit crazy.
Mm.
And Big Dan Davis comes in, says, "What's up, y'all?" Brian Roy says, "I'm free admission." Hallelujah.
Absolutely.
He's been a while back then. He's been around a long time.
I don't know.
And
what
you know how it
business-
works. The stream goes like this. I can play it as much as I want as long as I don't use their sound. Everything they say is copyrighted. So by me doing this, this is a way I can make it so fans who can't watch the game finally gets to hear the commentary from the common fan with all the F-bomb shit, fuck, damn sons of bitches you want.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Big Dan says, send me a link. I'll hop on with you. All right. I can do that.
Good. So, guys, which jersey should I wear? The 90s Spielman or the new throwback?
New throwback.
Oh, the new throwback.
All righty.
I
Didn't
just
do much
put on
good
a
luck
Stafford
last week,
jersey. Because Stafford's one of the greatest Lions of all time.
I tell you
Oh,
one thing,
geez. Oh, Pete.
I bought jerseys in back-to-back years.
Devin Bynum says, sup, fellas? Go Lions. Good to see you, Devin. There they are. Hey, look, it's the Washington Foreskins versus the Detroit Football Lions. Goff and Wentz out practicing on the field. I hope that we can get enough pressure on Wentz to force his PTSD to make his mechanics like crap.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And adding to the stream, we got Big Dan Davis.
Big Dan. Big Dan.
You sound like Vince
Andrew.
McMahon.
Andrew,
twisted T for that ass.
You like that shit?
No, it's a
My
joke.
old lady does. Some
it's
of
an
them are
old-
okay.
It's an old joke there. I'm going to try
okay.
to switch this around here.
Yeah, I didn't know they sold that to men.
No, my old lady drinks them. I have like normal beer in the fridge. So
I'm not as worried about the O-line as I am the key inactives.
Yeah.
that Drew Forbes, that guy
Okay.
who just signed, is he going to be ready? That you think? Or I hope
I
so.
got a comment here. This offensive line has me losing sleep. Is Jonah active today? No, he's not. But as I said, we had 3 interior O-linemen out last year and still managed to run the ball and pass effectively after the play calling change. So I'm not as worried about it as everybody else is. Does it suck? Yes. But that being said, Evan Brown's good. Logan Stenberg's more orientated for left guard anyways. That's his natural position. And that means Sewell will probably be playing right guard, and you'll see a combination of Skipper and Nelson at right tackle.
That should be
Absolutely.
fine.
Who was it that said in one of the chats that I think it was Mark that said that Drew Forbes might get playing time as well?
First week here, he won't get playing time. They have to, once you get signed, you have to wait a week to be active. So he sits on the practice squad.
Gotcha.
It's been that way forever. If you're signed after a game, but before the next one, you miss that next game. That's why Reynolds didn't play till after the Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah.
So is the guard we signed it? He's probably not playing today either. Then, right?
We just said that.
I just said that, Andrew. If you pay attention, you don't have to repeat a question.
Okay.
I'll pull that twisted T back out, sir.
One more question about something I just answered. It's going to be Bootsville. I told you that's the only thing I hate is having to repeat myself, and you ask the same question a lot.
What was that, Jeremy?
Yeah, that's it, DC. You're next. There's your warning.
That was funny. Come on.
It was. I laughed. So was my reply. Come on, you gotta admit that was a perfect. It was a perfect reply to what you said. If we're gonna have fun,
dramatic, but
maybe a bit dramatic. I said it, and I said
Good
it
and brought it
plain,
back
and I
in.
was lighthearted about it. There's your warning.
So, are you guys gonna do Terry Bradshaw's picks?
We did the picks on Wednesday. Wednesday's my pick'em show. I'm not doing picks today.
No, I'm talking about Terry Bradshaw's.
What do you mean? Terry Bradshaw almost threw more picks than touchdowns, so he's like one of the most overrated Super Bowl winning QBs that ever played the game. He just got lucky and had the steel curtain.
I think he's asking about that shit on Fox Bet where you could fucking win some of Terry's money.
I'm not
or
about
something.
that. This is about the game. I don't do that bullshit. I told you this before.
Terry's just reading off a teleprompter. He doesn't do jack and shit.
Those are not Terry's picks, by the way. If they were Terry's picks, he wouldn't be offering up all that money.
Yep. He's just reading a teleprompter.
He's reading a teleprompter, and I bet you Fox pitches in about 75% of that. Only 25% comes out of his pocket. Yeah, Fox likes it. Yeah, I'm talking about the money that they pay out. They write it off. Yeah, I'm saying it's Fox.
Like,
the picks come from Fox Sports bettors. 100%. That's it.
Yep.
So far, it looks like it's going to work just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Hopefully it's.
I love how apparently betting doesn't affect the integrity of the league, as they said for 100 years.
So
funny how that works.
As soon as the game starts, everybody, as it says down there, I will not be reading comments until the commercials. So that being said, I cannot stream any of that sound, even though I love listening to this girl, Erin Andrews. She was great on ESPN. She's even better on Fox now that she's not being hit on as much. But yeah, looking at her is great.
I mean, I don't care what she says.
Imagine if it was just a little bit colder there. Just saying, like
John Kapler. The Lions must win. What if the Rams go 0-2? It's a distinct possibility because Matt Stafford had his 5th cortisone shot in that elbow since he hurt it in the preseason. He probably should have had surgery and ignored getting it looked at. That's on him. But it's also on the team for not forcing him to see somebody. As far as I'm concerned, that's a travesty. And there's a big chance. There's a good chance that Atlanta could shock people. Look at what they did to New Orleans last week. They're not as bad as people thought.
And Stafford almost should have just hung it up after the Super Bowl.
But that being said, if you want to make the playoffs, going 0-2 is not a good start.
Yep.
Only out of 125 teams, only 12 have made the playoffs after going 0-2. One of them being the New York Giants that beat the Patriots. That was the last time it was done.
Wonder if Patricia is still running New England's offense this week.
Yep, Matt Patricia and Joe it's Matt Patricia and Joe, who should be Judge, is the offensive assistant. So therefore, you got two guys that couldn't develop players as head coaches trying to develop an offensive scheme and players at the same time. They can't develop Polaroid film.
Good thing they aren't 60. I mean, they need time for a learning curve. I mean, they kind of know what they're doing. They just got to get their they do a better job than any of us.
Are we sure they know what they're doing?
Are we sure? I'm not
sure. Coaches. I mean,
the only thing I know
job if they didn't.
The only thing I know Matt Patricia could do is hold a pencil and piss off players.
That pencil was a prop.
Most of them needed it. I mean, most of them needed pissed off. He just didn't have as much tact. And when you're that young, it's hard to really go after players and be a hard ass and have them take you seriously.
Absolutely.
That's my issue with young coaches. That's why, as much as I like the Chargers, every game I like their coach less and less.
Oh, John Kampler, we're going to have to swap nicknames. You are now my stats in the NFL. What does? I'm okay with my nickname as it is, but that's good. I like it. Oh, he goes, I don't know what dose is, but you are McStats. Oh,
Jeremy, you know what? Figure out
how to what,
DC? Figure out how to you have to figure out how to sample that song, that Boston song with Smokin in it that they keep repeating, just enough not to get a copyright part. That would probably be about 5 seconds.
Uh-oh. Oh, Dan, I like that one. I wish I'd have had it before the game.
Which one?
The Lions and Commanders one with the twisted T.
Oh, yeah.
If I'd have had it before the game, I could have put it in here as a pregame thing. Well, we're about 13 and a half minutes from kickoff. What are your expectations knowing the key inactives we got?
Shit.
I still expect us to try to establish the run early. That's for sure on offense. I'm hoping if we win the toss, we defer and put our defense out there first too.
I agree.
I'm more worried about the defense right now with Armani and Bryant not being in.
No, we still got Charles Harris, Julian Okwara, Aiden Hutchinson. Aleem's healthy. Levi's on the IR, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So he's out till at least week 4.
You're still getting into the depth at that point.
James Mitchell's out. I wonder who they activated off the practice squad. Oh, look at that. Did you read that stat? That was very telling. Tampa Bay hasn't won in New Orleans since 2016.
Oh, wow.
So they couldn't even – Tampa Bay couldn't beat them with Brady or without.
Brady's got some mental going on at least a little bit with his wife taking off on him and shit.
Well,
right.
Anyone can handle it.
Yes, I will post the inactives up one more time just so everybody can see it. Austin Bryant, Demetrius Taylor, Jonah Jackson, Ifeatu Melifamu, James Mitchell, tight end / fullback, Frank Ragnow, and Amani Oruwariye is who's out. And you know what? I would rather have DeAndre Swift out than Amani. I don't care what anybody says. I think we have the depth there where we could have did something.
Swift's going to be probably on a snap count. From what I read earlier. I'm hoping Justin Jackson gets some carries on offense. That'd be sweet. He runs hard.
He will.
Yep. Well, since he's been upgraded to the active roster and they didn't demote anybody, that's why we saw that one player who was medically waived, and then they really didn't sign anybody, and they kind of brought people to signing him to the practice squad because you can rotate 2 players off the practice squad to make a 55-man roster every week.
Yeah.
That's why they have the extra 2 spots. It's extra depth. So we've been using it for linebacker and wide receiver. I would love to see them bring up Maurice Alexander. Maybe drop Raymond down.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh. Well, is there a rule of how many times you can be promoted from the practice squad?
Yeah, that's the big one, Devin Bynum. Amani being. What's that?
Yeah.
Isn't there a rule about how many times you can be moved up?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 times. It's 3 or 4 times, and then they have to sign you to the active roster and demote somebody else.
Right.
But if you have people on the injured reserve, I think there's an exception for that because of that thing that goes on.
Yep.
But other than that,
probably 1,000 pages long.
Oh God, there's so many rules due to the new CBAs. Originally the NFL rule book was like 7 chapters. Now it reads like the book regarding a woman's mind. It's stacked up past as far as I can set up the table.
Oh man.
Well, there's not that many blank pages in it. Sorry.
No, there's not any. There's not any blank pages in it. Lots of pretty pictures, great illustrations, but no, there's not any. There was no blank pages.
Wow, Kamara is going to be a huge loss for the Saints today.
Oh, really?
What do you got, Ingram though?
Oh, I didn't know Mark Ingram went back to the Saints. I missed that one.
I posted it in the group. You just ignored it.
Yeah, that and I forgot about it, I think. But
yeah, shit. I think it's more you forgot because you commented on it.
Kittle's on.
Okay, so then I
Kittle's
forgot.
Out. Oh, look, Anthony Lazard's back in, so maybe somebody can catch a ball from Aaron Rodgers now. J.K. Dobbins is out, and that hurts me.
Dobbins out.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh well. Roster's already set.
I wonder. I hope did he show anything on T. Higgins for the Bengals? Because I know he was in concussion protocol.
He's in.
Oh, cool. That helps me out because I would have had to make an adjustment on my roster.
Micro Mike's trying to get me to do his live watch party. Sorry, I'm actually streaming the game. I'm not watching the game and talking about it.
Yeah. We're bitching about it.
So, yeah, I'm going to bitch about trust me, I'm going to bitch about the game. That's why I said it's going to be Bob Uecker to Bob Meanery. If things are going good, it's going to be more like the Bob Uecker thing. Wow, look at that. They're actually doing something.
I'm going to be dropping an F-bomb every time Will Harris gives up a big play.
Oh, my gosh.
How many F-bombs is that? Like 20?
Well, it depends on how many he gives up.
Well,
Will Harris.
Well embarrassed.
he makes me cringe.
I'm sure they'll cover. We've had our secondary in worse shape and somewhat survived.
Yeah, I remember
against
Nevin
better teams than
Lawson.
this.
If we can get consistent pressure on Wentz today, that'll make our secondary look better than it actually is.
Absolutely.
That's the plan.
Yep. Go
That's the
ahead
plan
and
of any
rattle.
secondary or of any defense. My God,
what-
commercials are fucking stupid.
Michael Strahan and that gap tooth.
You know, he hasn't fixed that tooth because he's using it as a prop.
Oh, never mind. I'm just going to remove that because it's stupid. Oh, I can't remove it from here. Who's our guard going to be? Skipper? No. They started playing Sewell at right guard, and Nelson and Skipper were activated to platoon the right tackle spot. Nelson's more of a swing tackle when he's working good, and Skipper is just a mountain of a guy. And if Jonathan Allen's on that side, who'd you want more? A 6'9", 350-pound manimal? But with these inactives, I'm scared.
Yeah,
It might not be as big of a win as we thought. If we were healthy, I'd say hell yeah, it should be a big win.
Yeah, because you know they're going to be throwing at
whoever's not covering Brown has to cover Jahar Dotson.
I have a feeling I know who Jimmy Johnson is going to pick in this game.
Who you guys putting? I asked this, I think, yesterday. Who you putting Okuda on today? Scary Terry or
Scary Terry?
Dotson?
100%.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say Scary Terry. I was worried about who they're putting on Jahar Johnson.
I knew it.
Yeah, well, I hope we hit Carson Wentz so hard he gets PTSD so bad he goes back to the 2019 season where he threw more picks and touchdowns.
Like what I said on the show yesterday, I want so much pressure on his ass they re-trigger that PTSD.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said it.
Absolutely.
Hell, I'm more scared about Heineke anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to take him out of the game. I just want to make him scared.
Yeah, Heineke is a good backup.
Well, if we traded for any backup, that's who I would say do it. But
But he sure got some name. He sure got some name for that Heineke.
Heineken, kind of like Heineken almost.
Yeah.
Yep. Too bad it's after a shitty beer.
Excuse me.
I had a Heineken once that tastes like piss.
Yeah, that's
I had quite a few of them because that's what Grandpa had in the fridge.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it'll get you drunk, but it just doesn't taste very good.
Did you like it,
At least to
Jeremy?
me.
No, I agree with Dan, but I drank a lot of it because it was free.
Heineken was the high dollar, I'm under 21 beer. Or the classy ones. Oh, we got Heineken. We're ready to go. And then after we turn 21, we're just like, oh, this shit tastes terrible.
Greg is posting in one of the chats that Jameis Winston is playing today with 4 fractures in his back. Some from PFF.
It's true.
Saw that too.
It's true.
Wow.
And Killer Cook comes in. I hope Minnie beats the Eagles. I don't. I don't.
No.
Neither do I. I got to go to Minnesota for week 3. Damn it. I don't need them to have any more momentum.
JB, Minnie beat Green Bay last week. This week, Chicago's playing Green Bay. There's a reason why you want Green Bay to win. You want the Lions to win. You want the Mini to lose to Eagles, and you want the Bears to lose to Green Bay, because then it's a 4-way tie for first place in the division.
Absolutely.
Team before rivalry.
Go look at what Wes just posted in the chat. That's fucking funny.
Boy.
Although in a way, I'm thinking this: if a
By
tie
the
for
way,
0-2,
that picture, this picture, will be the picture that I use if we lose for the post-game show.
Okay.
I'm saving it now.
Oh boy.
But if the Packers do lose, that means they're 0-2.
Now I got to see this photo.
You're not in that group,
Darn.
but I'll share it to you.
Okay. Now I'm curious, because usually you don't, share stuff like, usually you don't.
I sent it directly to you.
Okay.
But wait, how much have we owned the Redskins the last 10 times we played them?
Killer Cook asks, how's everybody doing? We're getting ready to go live here, so I won't be posting comments here shortly. And Brian Roy goes, oh, sorry.
Jeremy, you are live.
No, I meant we're going to be doing the commentary because it's getting ready to start. We're waiting to see who wins the toss.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Hey, I did say that
I
Kenny
mean
Albert.
the game. Is that Michael Vick?
No, that's Jonathan Vilma.
Yep.
Why does he look like Michael Vick? He's lost a lot of weight.
He does from the side look like Michael Vick. I'll admit that. Well, there's big old Jonathan Allen there.
Yeah, he's playing. He wasn't out. Damn it.
He's
Who
not
does
100.
better, Rodgers or Cousins? Cousins, because he has better receivers. But Minnie is not playing Green Bay today.
They don't play at all today. I think they play on Monday night against the Eagles.
They played last week, and Minnie beat them. And it wasn't because Rodgers played bad. It's because the receivers couldn't catch a cold. Dude, we thought that the 6 statistical drops that they say the Lions had, it was 12. But
Okay, do you guys want to know the official starting offensive line? Because it was just posted.
Yeah.
What is it?
Taylor Decker, left tackle. Dan Skipper, left guard.
Oh, God, help us.
Oh boy.
Evan Brown, center.
Yep. Logan Stenberg.
Logan
Panaceol.
Stenberg. And yep.
I mean, it's kind of scary, but that big size might help him. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, his problem is footwork. Hopefully, they're not going to do any pulling guard plays to the right, because if they do, we're screwed.
Yeah. Heavy dose of the run today, I think.
I think they should throw every O-lineman we got out there instead of tight ends and run that wham blocking that we did like in the first drive against Philly and just run it down their throats. Because how do you negate a pass rusher? Make them over-pursue running backs.
Or knock them on their ass.
Last time Dan Skipper started for us, he did pretty good, if I remember correctly.
When did he start?
Last year, I believe, right?
Nope. It was 2 years ago. He's been on the team for 3 years now.
Has it been that long? Wow.
And here we go. Do you remember when Kenny Albert's dad was wearing women's clothes? Just ask Kenny Albert. Yeah. All right. Well, here the comments are going to be put on hold to the next commercial break. They're doing the players to watch. I'm going to make this screen full so I don't even look at the comments, but we will be getting to them at every commercial. Oh, it's commercial. God bless America.
Hey, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Where I live. You can't see my apartment from that angle, but
And Gun Guy says, game time, baby. Let's go. One pride. Good to see you, Gun Guy. Love that AR-15.
That's half a mile away from me.
Oh, there we go. As soon as I get a PS4 or 5, I might actually buy that game.
Madden 23.
It's been a long minute since I played some Madden, though. That's for sure. While
I broke out the PS3 to play Madden 16 the other day.
Whenever you get a PlayStation 4 or 5, Jeremy, add me and I'll play some Madden with you.
I don't play online. I do the franchise thing. I like to run the franchise.
Agreed.
I'll be right back, boys. I have to use the facilities.
No worries. Oh, one thing, I don't need another video game to Red Dead Redemption 3 comes out. If and when it does.
right?
I'm still waiting for the new GTA to come out. I've been waiting for 8 years.
I just hope that has hipsters on scooters. Living in downtown, you just sit there and those assholes right by you, and I'm like, I need a baseball bat.
I want to get an original Nintendo from back in the day and play some Tecmo Bowl. Dang it, I miss that game.
Oh, dude, you can get those. My buddy has one of these little boxes. They're not even $100, but it has like, if not every Nintendo game, it has like 500 on them. So we're playing everything from Tecmo Bowl to Super Dodgeball to every old Nintendo and Sega game all together.
I remember I used to play that old school Tecmo Bowl game, and I'd be the Raiders and just feed the ball to Bo Jackson. He was like unstoppable on that.
Yep, we ended up saying no one can be the Raiders. Actually, I would like to play the original 92 Madden again, or Madden 93, which one?
I got a PS5, so I'm good. Me and Dan Davis got a PS5, even though Dan Davis doesn't want to play PS5 with me because every time I ask him, he's like,
I'm usually busy either working or like right now my PS5, I got it at my dad's house.
oh.
Yeah.
There's just nothing on it I want to play.
Well, the Lions get the ball first, it looks like.
Oh, I wanted to get it second, but that's okay. Definitely ready for some freaking football. John Kapler said, get a PS4 and the new Madden, and once I get the internet, I'll smoke you, LOL. That being said, comments are done. We're going full screen so I can actually see the game.
Absolutely.
Yes, Swift is in, as I said.
Thank God.
I called it all week. Did I not, Dan?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you credit where credit's due.
Well, if you put it like that, shit, thanks, guys. 3-14-1, Jesus.
I know.
What, the Lions record? Oh, yeah.
Dan
Dan's
Campbell's record as head coach. I mean, yeah. Assholes.
And it's into the end zone and out the back. It is a touchback because that titty bag shit fuck of the week just kicked it through.
I was kind of hoping for a
return on the 35 if they do that crap. I mean, it's technically out of bounds, so.
No, it's got to go out the sideline. But if it hits the sideline before the pylons, if it gets in the end zone, it's a touchback.
They change every other rule, so I mean, all it is like, what's the whole point of running everyone out there? Makes the kicker's job too easy.
Oh, we're throwing it first. Nice.
Is that Reynolds actually making a catch on the first play?
I think that was Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, yeah, I kind of figured there's one. 6 more, and it'll be his 8th game in a row and an NFL record. "22 men take the field."
All-star.
Yeah, it looked like Hawk.
Of course.
Yeah.
So.
All right, get out of your system.
Oh yeah, that's great. Good job, Hawk.
No, that was cool. Was it Soul?
No, it was Hawk.
Oh, okay. They just focused in on Soul. We don't have a.
Well, they were focused in on Hawk, and Hawk moved.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Hawk.
Did he actually catch it?
What was that? Yep.
He caught it.
No good. They're waving it off.
What?
They waved it off.
He had it in his hands. He had it in his hands. How did it didn't hit the ground? Show the replay.
I want to see that replay.
Yeah.
I think he caught it.
I thought so
No,
too.
they didn't challenge it, so.
It would be kind of crazy to challenge it this early in the game, though.
Yeah.
3rd and 12. 3rd and golf.
Oh, there it is. Jamin Davis.
Yep. Oh, man.
My brother from a different mother, man.
Hey, we talked about this kid. They said we said as a pass rusher, he's nasty. I can't believe they moved him to the inside, but it worked. Oh, he stunted. That's why. Wow.
It was a smart move. Good play by him, got to admit.
Yeah. And there was no time for Goff there, so that's 100% just good game scheme. And what did I say about pulling the guard?
Yep.
That was a pulling guard play. They pulled the guard to his side. He stunted to where he was. That's hitting the B gap, boys.
Yes, it is.
You're correct.
Oh, look at that. We had some help. His own blocker stopped him.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Yes, sir.
Now
get come on, defense.
Get the Wentz. Make his PSD go
Release
crazy.
the beast. Release the beast. Come on.
Release the Kraken.
No, we're not. The Kraken is a Seattle hockey team. Shut up.
Expansion team at that. There's Mahomes. No.
Ha!
That was Fat Mahomes, his third cousin.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get him.
Hit him.
Ah.
Hey, that's good. It was Will Harris actually making a play. Sitting in zone coverage, coming up and making a tackle. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he actually did something productive.
He always tackled well. It's the other stuff that he struggles with. You know, like covering people with a blanket. He can't do it.
Well, hopefully they take Will Harris out whenever.
Okay, here.
Get him.
Come on.
There we go.
All right, there you go. Yeah.
Anzalone. As long as he makes a tackle, I will not call him his other name.
It's when he misses the tackle.
I think it's funny that Chris Schilling found that meme based off of the nickname I gave Anzalone last year.
Yep.
Somebody must be listening to you.
Okay, 3rd and 4. Time to get a big stop here. Don't let them run it down your throat.
Right.
Somebody get in there and hit that mofo.
For sure.
Antonio Gibson's in there. This might be a wide receiver screen to that other side. He could go around behind him.
Get him.
Come on.
Got him.
All right.
Got
him. Come on.
It's not a sack, but it works.
Right.
Hutch.
Yeah, Hutch had the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And he got the tackle. All right.
Sir.
We need to run. 3 straight passes. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Let's run the damn ball on first down.
Run it down their damn throats. That's what they need to do.
I gotta admit, for Wentz not being, all that mobile, he was kind of running pretty quick.
That was happy feet. That's not running good. He barely got a half a yard. Stop playing Man, why do you say stuff like that? He barely got a half a yard. Oh, let it go in. No! Oh, he rolled it in. Touchback.
Thank God he rolled it in.
You can't go in the end zone.
That first series between both teams, defensive battle so far.
Which I predicted
wasn't that
this would
hands
be.
to the face? Wait, that was hands to the face that didn't get called.
Right.
I think that, it was.
Yeah.
What happens when we're not Green Bay?
Oh, it's LeBum.
LeBum.
I was gonna say that. I was actually gonna say that, but I didn't.
I
He
only
doesn't
call
have
him
to fucking
LeBum
not make
because
China?
he has became a ring whore, and I'm not saying it's anything wrong with it, but he keeps chasing rings, and the fact he hasn't done it but once with LA, and that was when it was in the COVID bubble. Does it
Tells
really
you all.
count? Does it really count?
Not for me, it doesn't.
Nope.
But then again,
Fox,
I'm gonna
Fox, I guess in the background, Fox was playing Billie Jean. Kurt Steele says he's dead. I'm looking
We
at
got-
the game day chat and Lions
we got to do
Nation
this.
Unite.
We got to do this commentary more often. I'm having fun so far. I tell you what.
Well, the Lions will be taking the field at the 20 if I know my NFL rules at all. We're down to 2 people watching. Probably because it was a bad first series.
Nope,
Right.
because the stream is unavailable.
What?
What?
I have it on my phone. It says stream is unavailable.
Really?
Let me look
Huh.
it up again and see.
What they do? Shut us down already?
Maybe.
That's
Well, if they did, that means we're going to turn on our TVs and mute it.
Nope. Nope. Live one watching. That would be me. That was last night.
Yep, stream unavailable.
Oh no, it's running. No, it's
Suspended
Yes,
for
YouTube.
private
Good.
policy violations.
weird because we muted it.
So, yeah, I was told if I muted it, it was good. So, exit full screen. It's funny because we did this on one of the other podcasts I was on. So we'll change the layout.
Mhm.
all right.
Time to turn on the TVs. I can mute shit and still watch it, and we can talk about the game. We can be like everybody else's stream.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, no one can watch it. You might have to restart it because right now
No.
it says stream unavailable.
Time to hit the Tofu Sports app.
Give me 5 seconds. I'll create another stream and bring you all in.
Okay.
All
No
right.
problem. Sweet.
What'd I miss?
Aha! ASB 3rd and 3. ASB got a big ass game.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Be right back, boys.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
Yep.